Okay, looks like we is live. Good late morning, everybody, or afternoon, depending on what part of the world you are in. Apparently I had learned that this hat and these matching glasses are a crowd pleaser. Yeah. I like to, you know how I like to say I'm old and I'm not cool. I'm from the early 1700s. Today we're in Woodstock. We're in 1969. Great music back then, by the by. Great music. Music I was raised on. But no, we're not going to discuss Woodstock or the counterculture of that. No, nothing like that. Yes, two things to discuss. Hey, Grace Ella. Hey, Belinda. Good to see you both here. So yeah, I'm going to wait for a few minutes before some other people come in. But I will take this opportunity. Fisherman. Let me see. Do you have your blue wrench? Hang on. Because if you don't. Fisherman. You're so, yeah, hang on. Because I knew you had changed your account. And that meant I don't know if you still had your wrench. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I think we changed it. I think we did. Let me know. Hi, Jazila. Jazila, I hope I'm pronouncing. I'll call you Jazzy. Yeah, that'll be easier if that's okay with you. Welcome. Yes. Okay, yeah, you got your wrench. Okay, cool. All right. Instruction. Now that I have a mod. Now that I have a mod, just a quick word. If DC Media Girls friends come in here in the live chat, let them, unless they behave in a totally unacceptable manner, like, the usual racist comments, homophobic comments, whatever. They can speak, they can speak unless the trolling gets out of hand. Okay. Greatly appreciated. Oh, you loved my weather report. Yes. This is what I wore. Yeah. For those of you who missed, Belinda Carroll, who I'm not sure is still in the live chat or not, she was. Belinda Carroll has a channel. It's satirical. And something what she does is the HNNN, which is, mistake. HNNN. Okay, cool, Jazzy. HNNN, Hater Nation News Network. I hope I got enough N's there. Hope I got enough N's. Anyways, it is a satirical news network. Everybody gets roasted. The humor is not politically correct, which makes it all the more fun. And she has somebody to come in and guest and do a weather report. And the weather report, well, more often than not, it's discussing everything but meteorological studies, right? Hey, Belinda, good to have you. I'm wearing my Woodstock outfit for you. I'm wearing this crowd pleaser. So yeah, Belinda had asked me to do a weather report for her and her HNNN. Okay, I hope 3 N's. Yeah, okay. Easy to mix up. When she asked me to submit a weather report to her, a weather report video clip, I thought, oh God, what an honor, So I did. So I did just that, and it was on her video, which she uploaded last night. The link to her video is in the pinned comment below. I suggest very strongly you check out other Belinda's videos as well, because it's hilarious. Like I said, nobody is spared. She roasts everybody. And and she has this way, like, to get roasted by Belinda is an honor type of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel honored. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. So, so yeah, it was quite an honor. And it was a lot of fun to do. And so, like I said, the video is up, and go check out Belinda's channel, everybody. It's a great thing to do. Now, before, DCMediagirl is the main act today, and we're going to get to her soon. But I just wanted to quickly gloss over, there was something that was brought to my attention a few days ago. Somebody tried to clone my Instagram account. There was like a fake account. It had my name, my handle, except for a few differences. Excuse me, sorry. Except for a few differences. And whoever was running the cloned fake account, what they did was they started DMing some of my regular followers on Instagram. I don't do Instagram that much. If there's a social media platform I'm probably the least active on, it's Instagram. So, maybe I'm not diligent enough with these things, but yeah. So it was brought to my attention. I was like, holy hell, who the hell would do that? And then somebody else warned me that this person was probably going to try to dox me because they were asking information, like personal information about me. And it's like, why would anyone do that? Why? What do you want to know? Hey, that drunk girl on the treadmill. Good to have you here, Sarah Plummer. Great to see you. Great to see you all. So it's like, why do you want to know personal information about me, right? Yes, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up if you haven't done so already. You could give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. That's fine too. I'm good with that. Yeah. So, so anyways, like I said, so imagine my horror. I had to report the account twice to Instagram, and then I went a little bit cheeky, and some of the posts, of course, there were screenshots of my posts. And I put down, it's like, oh, nice to meet you. My evil twin separated at birth who was born yesterday. You're busted. You busted. I just felt like being so cheeky because, in one way, I was so pissed, but I wanted to be cheeky. You know what I mean? DC is not Gen X. No, I know she is technically a boomer. For those who are wondering, Gen X are born after 1965. It's from 1965 onward. I, on the other hand, am a Gen Xer. I'm a little bit younger than DCMediagirl, and hence, I'm only going to be doing a partial react to her stream. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. Her video is over an hour and a half long, and even if I speed up the playback, we're going to be here all day. And a lot of it really is nothing really worth talking about. You know what I mean? It's not really worth talking about. So we're not going to react to the whole video. And you're a proud boomer, Kathy? LA, you must be doing something right if people are trying to get to you. That's what they say, right, Belinda? Yeah, I'm not. No, I understand. For the most part, she is boring, drunk girl. I hope it's okay if I call you drunk girl for short, if that's okay. Let me know. So yeah, no, I get that she's boring, but also, I don't know. She always struck me as a woman who is stuck in the 80s. Stuck in the 80s. Like she's trying to re-audition for leader, the queen bee of the high school Mean Girls clique. And she's, trying to be buddy with Hater Nation, people, I don't know, Charlie Gold. She was friends with Irate Alex. I don't know if they're still friends anymore. Drunk girl is fine. Okay, cool. Thanks. So I don't know. And that's neither here nor there for the purposes of this discussion. Okay. Why am I still getting Ms. fucking Wonderful's notifications? Oh God, I think I might be still sub to her. I better fix that. Okay. We'll fix that later. Okay, it's not urgent. So anyways, you feel like Irate Alex has abandoned the chat? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I'm wearing those band tees and the Nazi hats. Apparently, the latest image that came out, according to her, somebody at Kiwi Farms photoshopped her wearing a swastika. I'll take her word for it because I don't know. I mean, in all honesty, I don't do Kiwi Farms. I don't go to Kiwi Farms. I honestly have much better things to do with my time than to bother with Kiwi Farms. You know what I mean? But we're going to get to that soon. We are going to get to that soon. I just don't understand why, if, you know, if they photoshopped her in a Nazi outfit or tops with swastikas on them, why would she call them fun? And why would she still give them her time? You would think, you know, with a busy career in Washington, D.C., working for the media company, she'd be much busier than I am, okay, who is, you know, prematurely retired due to medical issues, okay? I was, for many of you don't know, I was forced into early retirement due to several chronic illnesses that render me incapable of working. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to, like, where does she find the time? You know what I mean? And of course she's playing the race card and all that. But here's the thing, I must ask her, why are you still buying Jeffree Star's products? If you're going to, you know, if you are going to accuse others of racism and this, that, and the other thing, you know, I would stop buying Jeffree Star's products. Maybe make it a point publicly that you're no longer going to buy Jeffree Star's products. And that would be a great start. Just saying, you know. DC Granny is obsessed with Kiwi Farms. They refuse to validate her and she cannot get over it. Oh, well, where does she get those awful hats and earrings? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe at the Dollar Tree. Drug girl, maybe at the Dollar Tree. I don't know. She wants to show you how smart she is. Why does DC have to go use so many non-relevant words to describe? Show that SMIRT. Yeah. I'm thinking that is. Oh, good morning, Jean. Good to see you. It was Photoshop and hilarious. Yeah. Hey, girl, I'm loving your content. I'm new. I just found you last week. Thank you for standing up for what is right. That's straight talking, Fedora chick. Oh, yeah, well, no problem, Jean. You know, it's what I do. You know, I've always been of the belief just because something is not popular doesn't mean that it's not correct. Okay, that's... Who the hell is calling me? Hang on, just let me get rid of the caller. Okay, I hope I got rid of them. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I apologize for that. I'm getting spam callers all morning, as a matter of fact, so don't worry. That's not an important phone call to worry about. The Beatles called. They want their clothes back. It's Alana. It's Alana. Who's Alana? Who's Alana, drunk girl? Okay, Dollar Street Fashion. Dollar Street Fashion. But yeah, no, my hats and my sunglasses don't come from Dollar Tree. Partly because we don't have Dollar Tree in Montreal. That's for openers. We don't have Dollar Tree in Montreal. We have something similar called Dollarama. But their hats are like, they don't fit my head. They only sell hats small enough for kids' heads, right? But yeah. Well, thank you, Jean. I appreciate that. It's that stalker lady. Belinda, you might be... My stalker is from Gatineau, Quebec. According to the call displays, it's from Gatineau, Quebec, which is about 2.5 hours from here. Yeah, it's actually closer to where Chantal lives than where I live. You know what I mean? It's about 2.5 hours, but it might be stalker lady. You might be right. Oh, you have Dollar Tree fish? Okay. It's DCMediagirl phoning me. She's in Gatineau, Quebec. DCMediagirl's come all the way to Gatineau, Quebec. But DCMediagirl's wrong geographically. She's closer to Chantal than she is to me. You know, here's the thing. She's closer to Chantal than she is to me, you know? Oh, God. Sims crazy lady. That's spam GG on live. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was pretty, yeah. That was something. She wants to show us how academically superior she is. I've got 2 advanced degrees and called her on some BS. I've been blocked for a while. Oh, dear Jazzy. Yeah, that sounds like her modus operandi, you know. Get out your dictionary. It's DC calling. Yeah, you're right. I do need a dictionary to follow her, right? I do. Isn't that right beside? Yeah, Gatineau is right beside Ottawa. It's right on the Quebec-Ontario border, northwest of here. I'm in Montreal. It's northwest of here on the Ontario-Quebec border. You're absolutely right, Fish. Belinda, when do I get to host the weather? I'll let you guys work that out. Belinda Carroll, you spelled dictionary wrong. Kathy! Hush! That's exactly how you spell dictionary. That's exactly how we spell dictionary. Yeah. The other way. We've been misled in school. That's what's happened. We've been misled. I want to start a channel so I can get a guest appearance on HNNN, Belinda Carroll. It's a noble goal. It's a noble goal. You'll have to discuss that with Belinda. Not my channel. You'll have to discuss that with Belinda. So anyways, we'll start with the video. Everybody ready for the festivities? Oh, yes. Okay, I have to start with share screen. Okay. Okay. Thursday night Kiki stream. Who is Kiki? That's the thing I'm wondering. It's not the first time she's got Kiki in the title. Was she thinking about Kiki D, who sang with Elton John in the 70s? I don't know. Somebody wants to answer that? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, I won't be able to see the chat for a while I'm playing this video. So hang on. Okay.
Chantal, and you know how she's struggling, and to point and laugh at her at this time is really, really cruel, and it's awful, and blah blah blah. It's true.
Yeah, agreed. Waiting for the punchline.
It's not very nice, is it?
No, then why do you do it?
Oh, I'm gonna have to toggle.
Toggle away, dear. Toggle away.
Thanks, Tina. Thanks, love. Thanks for the super chat.
Oh God, the way she thanks. I get thanking your people for your followers for the super chats. I really do. I mean, I'm not monetized, therefore I don't get super chats. But if people join my Patreon and or they donate to my PayPal, I am very appreciative. But this just, I don't know. Let me know in the chat or in the comments later. Do you find her insincere? I don't know.
Oh, and by the way, before I get started on this,
can't wait.
I know I've started, but
can't wait.
Basically, Peanut spent the entire time reading messages from her chat group, insulting me for my age. Now, my only thing is, the reason I don't like to be insulted about my age is because the insults are so stupid and so without wit and imagination that if you're going to come at me about my age, then I think that you need to do some homework. Go watch the Comedy Central roast of Joan Rivers. And
not a fan.
What each and every one of those roasters.
I'm not a fan of Joan Rivers.
Everything was about her age and her plastic surgery. And it was freaking hilarious. So if you're going to come for me because I'm 55 years old.
What are you doing with the vape?
You know.
You lecture other people about their health, but you vape. See, I smoke, but I don't lecture other people about their health. There's a difference because I know I can't do better. Okay, I know I'm not better.
At least do it creatively.
Creatively how?
So anyway, back to...
Okay, and this is what I wanted to discuss. That's why I wanted to play this through. Like I said, I am close to DCMediagirl's age. He's an actual... Okay, hang on. Hang on. So I'm just going to go to the chat before I address it. Ella, she does that boomer way of looking at her phone and looking at her nose in the air. Agreed. That drunk girl on the treadmill, she has bifocals and needs to peer down her nose to read. No, I'm not wearing bifocals yet, although I am wearing 2 pairs of glasses, although one pair is not prescription. My dad does, so I can read for him. The real reason I can is because of her pride. We go on about her age because it annoys her. She is so stupid. She vapes. The vape is her nicotine pacifier. You don't lecture on it, and you don't lecture others on health. Well, that's just it. That's the thing, okay? And vaping, there are studies out that say that vaping is as bad as smoking the actual cigs like I do. It leads to other issues. I think there was an issue, something came out about popcorn lung. I don't remember offhand what that was, but what I do remember, it sounds really, really freaking ass painful. But look, I don't care if she vapes on camera. I smoke on camera. I don't care ordinarily if she vapes on camera. My point is, she did this with a video when we first learned that Amberlynn Reid had cancer, and she did a video reacting to that. And she started giving all kinds of lecture and a barrage on her stream about what Amberlynn must do and this, that, and the other thing. And she's doing this all while vaping. It's like, how can I take you seriously? It's kind of like when I was young and as a kid, I was referred to an allergy specialist. And so my parents brought me. And at that time, everybody was allowed to smoke indoors. Okay. There were the bylaws in Montreal for smoking indoors came much, much later when I became an adult. But back then, so the doctor was able to smoke in his office. And here he is. He's like this. I swear to God, he's like this. No. You, young lady, you must stop smoking. I remember it was just like that, like it was yesterday. Okay, don't ask me what I had for breakfast this morning, but hell, I remember that. So that's kind of when she vapes and kind of lectures Amberlynn Reid or Foodie Beauty about their health. That's kind of what she's reminding me of, right? DCMediagirl is the only YouTuber that makes me want to fast forward a live stream. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I promise. Scout's honor. That's like lecturing people on drinking too much. Well, yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, she also smokes tobacco. And she goes on about being an expert on cancer. Yeah, this is true. I think, yeah, she has said that she's had ovarian cancer before, and she is in remission for it, which, as much as I dislike DCMediagirl, I'm glad she's in better health. I'm glad she doesn't have cancer anymore. I don't, people who know me here, I don't wish ill on anybody. And unless you're absolutely the worst person most evil person on the planet, of course. I don't need to get into the list of crimes of those. But yeah. So hey, Jazzy. So anyways, but I wanted to, I will say this, okay? I will say this. This is kind of where I empathize when she talks about, the comments about granny and grandma and the ageist comments. Okay, this is where I am actually with DCMediagirl. Why? Because I am close to her age, and I've been getting those same comments myself. I get it on Twitter. I get it on comment sections on YouTube as well. Yay, you, grandma, get off the internet now. Get off the internet. You don't know what you're talking about now. Or, hey, Karen, we already know I'm capable of laughing at myself on that score, and I'm getting to that in a minute. But yeah, seriously, it's the same old, hey, grandma, what are you doing on the internet? Like, what was it? Just yesterday, I kind of noticed that On Program Situation was out on the Twitter machine talking about her favorite people. But didn't she do her last video saying, and didn't she open it with something like, I cannot talk about other people until I am better. That's how she started that video. So what is she doing on Twitter doing just that, talking smack? And I pointed it out to her that all you did was change venue. And then somebody else, I think it was somebody called Only Blue, something like that. And I got called a Karen for my trouble. But here's my Twitter handle is just call me Karen, So yeah, I mean, am I hypersensitive to it? No, I've had worse insults. And yeah, am I technically savvy? No. But at the same time, I am capable of laughing at myself. That's why I say, if I haven't heard of something, I see a chat abbreviation, I don't know what it is. This is how I, kind of qualify it by saying, instead of looking stupid, incredibly stupid, I sort of qualify, like, I'm old, I'm not cool, and I'm from the early 1700s. Although today I'm from 1969. Yes, we traveled in the DeLorean today. You know what I mean? I'm older than you, and I just laugh it off. Why take it seriously from the Tide Pod eating generation? Good point. That's a good point taken. Hey, I'm 49 and proud. No shame in not being 21. Age comes with knowledge. And you're right at Grace Ella. She's so fake and insincere, right? OPS is a two-face, hands down. She goes by the rule of do what I say and not what I do. Absolutely right. Hey, Rocks. I didn't see you there just a minute. I'm glad you came in. So, Metamorphosis Rocks is also close to our age. I'm sure, Rocks, you get these annoying, stupid comments about your age too, just like I have, just like DCMediagirl was just talking about. I'm sure you've gotten those stupid comments. But here's the thing. I don't think, I think YouTube, I think social media is for everybody. It should be for everybody. And if you've lost the argument and you're going to say, hey, boomer, grandma, Karen, get off the internet or get off Twitter. You shouldn't be on YouTube. It's like, well, why not? What are you afraid of? Okay, our skin is not as tight as yours, and you get the idea. Thank you. I'm glad to be another old woman to talk about it. Yeah, I get that a lot. You see, so Metamorphosis Rocks. There you go, Belinda. And Belinda, you see, Belinda is over 45 too. And she is funny as hell. Her channel is, I recommend it, where I did that weather report. DC Media is younger than me, but acts older than me. Once the arguments go personal, they lose the point. Yeah, exactly right, Rocks. And you and I know that all too well. I think you and I go back with certain people who shall not be named. Yeah, Rocks knows who I'm talking about. But yeah, so we've been around. We know what that's like. But I learned to laugh at myself at it. Yeah, DCMediagirl is right. The jokes are really not creative. They're stupid. They're bland. And they seem to go across board. I think the only few times I might have made a jab at DCMediagirl's age is sometimes on Twitter when people tell me, okay, they tell me to get off the internet. These are like people, like part of the haters, the hater nation. They tell me to get off the internet. I said, okay, if I'm too old to be on the internet, you better tell your friend DCMediagirl that she too is too old because she's older than me. Okay, if I'm from the early 1700s, she's from the early 1500s. Okay, so what my thing is, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, and that is often what I've tried to project in my videos. You know what I mean? Charlie Mold and Michael B. Sweaty. You know who I like? Metamorphosis Rocks. You need to move away from the drama community and join us here. Metamorphosis Rocks does very well for herself. That's another channel you should subscribe to if you like. She does all kinds of stuff nowadays. I don't think she does too. Yeah, go to Metamorphosis Rocks' channel as well. Check her out. See what she does. And yeah. I'm doing more commentary. Yeah, it's true. Metamorphosis Rocks is doing more commentary than drama. I'm bored. I'm bored with all the beauty drama. But this week I'm sorry to hear about your family, Rocks. I'm sorry to hear about your family. I hope whatever it is that it gets resolved soon. Oh God, I'm positively medieval. Yeah. So yeah, and Belinda Carroll's happy with 45. So it comes right down to it. I did a video not long ago, okay, called Just Call Me Karen. I even wrote a parody of that song from Greece, Look at Me, I'm Sandra D. I wrote a song called Look at Me, I'm Karen D. It was a parody of that song. And I sang it in the worst voice possible. I'm already a bad singer, but I made it sound worse. I probably pulled a few muscles while singing it. The point is, it is uncreative, and I think it shows that they've lost the argument. They've lost the argument. So, anyways, but yeah. So anyways, okay. So let's go back to it. Yeah, let's go back to it.
The content. Okay, so the thing that bothers me about Peanut, it's exactly the same thing that bothered
What's
me
bothering you
about
about
Gaming Brown,
Peanut?
the thing that bothered me about the Sovereign.
Oh, the
You all
Sovereign.
are very tough when it comes to standing up to fellow content creators on YouTube. Not big ones, okay? I mean, Charlie, I think, may be the biggest with over 100,000. But this is the problem.
What's the problem?
God, I can't see anything.
You need new glasses? I know I do.
Topaz, that's your name.
I know
Hey,
I do.
girl.
Girl.
Thanks for the super chat, love. I appreciate it.
Oh, God. I don't know.
The problem with all of them is that they will come after me, they'll come after Charlie, they'll come after Callie, they'll come after Michael B. Petty, who, by the way, has not posted in months, but that's a whole other thing.
No, not really a whole other thing, okay? Michael B. Petty is still fair game, okay? He may not have posted a video in a while, but his channel is still up, his videos are still up, and they're still being monetized. And he's on Twitter with his nasty ass shit. So, yeah, no, he's fair game. He's fair game. Get on with it.
Never go after Kiwi Farms.
Ah, here it comes.
I would think that if you are going to be the crusader of the world to wipe bullying and harassment off the internet, and to go after people who are very cruel to these women that we talk about, one would think that you would go after Kiwi Farms too. But they don't, because they're scared to death of Kiwi Farm.
No, DCMediagirl, that's not it. I kind of explained at the top of the video, and I'll say it again. I'll speak for myself. I can't speak for the other creators, why they won't go after Kiwi Farms. I can't speak for them. They do what they like with their channels and their content. But I'll speak for myself, okay? The reason I will not go after Kiwi Farms is because I don't do Kiwi Farms. I don't venture there. I cannot take a so-called media outlet seriously that refers to human beings as lol cows, okay? I cannot take seriously threads upon threads started up by nameless and faceless avatars and sort through that. My dyslexic mind can't handle it, okay? My demented mind can't handle it, okay? It would be overdrive. Secondly, like I said, I don't know where you find the time with your, with your busy career in DC, being a media person in DC. Because I know I have other things to do with my time than to sift through the likes of Kiwi Farms, sift through the likes of Kiwi Farms. It would take me over a year, and that is with assistance, because I would require assistance, okay, due to certain cognitive issues I'm having these days. I would require help, and even with help, it would take years, okay, to do thorough deep dive, into Kiwi Farms. Secondly, yeah, hang on. So what is there? MVP is active. Well, that's what I just said, drunk girl. Yeah, Petty she is standing up to huge channels in comparison. Thank you, Sarah Plummer. It's been a long week. Okay, Peanut is at 2.5K. Yeah, exactly, drunk girl. Exactly. MVP is active on Twitter. Yep, Rocks. She is obsessed with Kiwi Farms. I'm not. And Rocks, that's the other thing. No one cares about Kiwi Farms. They have already admitted that they're trolling. And didn't they say something like they are just autistic? Their words, not mine. They are just autistic enough to do this kind of thing for fun. I don't think they make money off of. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't think they make money, unlike a YouTuber like Charlie Gold, for instance, or even Callie, Life of Free Spirit. I don't think Kiwi Farms, maybe they might make enough to pay for operating expenses to keep the domain name, to pay for the service provider that holds their website. I don't know. But yeah, and their mess is pretty much contained in one place, right? And it's all the same people. I mean, I know there's thousands and thousands of threads, you know. Now, in other words, you know, I so don't go into Kiwi Farms that if someone were to trash talk me there, I wouldn't know about it unless someone told me about it or produced a screenshot. I wouldn't know about it. You know what I mean? Hang on. Yes, that big sweaty hypocrite, sweaty coward is fair game as long as his videos are up. Absolutely. And they made that awful autistic analogy. Yeah, I don't like that either. If there's one thing, yeah, I don't like the autistic analogy either. I am not autistic, but I am non-neurotypical. I'm classified ever since birth as non-neurotypical. I had been assessed for autism spectrum. It was inconclusive, and another doctor reevaluated me and said no, but I had other issues. My ex-partner is on the autism spectrum. My ex-partner of 9 years. He's still a very good friend of mine. He's been on this channel. He helps me a lot with my channel, and he's collabed with me. Some of you have met Sheldon, I think. Yeah. So yeah, Fish. I know people with autism. Yeah, absolutely. Like I was just saying, Fish. One of my ex-partner. I like Kiwi Farms. I just lurk. I don't engage. Well, yeah, okay. You know, I mean, it's, you know, I mean, everybody teach their own. I think the best way I can best describe it. Belinda, these young people gonna blink their eyes and gonna be 50 in no time. You're right, Belinda. And I can tell you, it's like, I'm wondering where all the years went. You know, I am wondering where all the years, where the hell did my 30s go? Where did my 40s go? You know, I'm wondering about that. Straight talking, Fedora Chick. I have ADD, so some of my behavior feels like it's on the spectrum. Hi, Nix. How long have you missed? About a half hour, but I'm still covering ground. Welcome, Nix. The stream will be up if you want to catch the first half hour of it later. Yeah. Okay. Now, what are we going to do now? So, okay. All right. Right now, we're going to just take a quick break. Yeah, the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. If you wish to support the channel, you may do so through Patreon or through a one-time with PayPal. Links are in the description box. And I also have a Discord server. If you're 18 and up, come and meet some awesome people in my Discord server. If you haven't joined already, what are you waiting for? You do have to go through a short verification process because we like to, basically we want to ensure that everybody is over 18 and we don't really want drama because we try to keep it drama free. So yeah, honestly, KF cracks me up sometimes. No one catches and saves the BS like they do. They can be heartless, but they can show accurate info. Okay, like I said, that's your opinion. I have mine, you have yours, but we're still friends at the end of the day. That's cool. I'm just saying why, you know, she's criticizing people like us, why we don't go after Kiwi Farms. And I just explained why personally I don't do it. Okay, and that is, I don't. It's not, you know. I have other, like I said, I have other things to do. I have other things to do. All right, let's go back. Let's go back.
They're scared to death.
No, I'm not scared to death. I just don't want to.
Good standing. In some cases.
Good standing where? Launch into cafe society? Launch to where? To be invited to Trisha Paytas's Christmas party? I don't know. I don't understand what you're getting at.
The ones who are very unwise, like the Sovereign,
unwise,
open up a Kiwi Farms account under their name, their, you know, YouTube name, and then after a couple of weeks, being batted around like a cat with a mouse, the farmers come in, they dox you.
Farmers, I love it. They call them farm. I don't know if that's an insult to actual farmers. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's I don't know. What do you think? Is that, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. Here we go. So, I think what's next? Kiwi Farms, we're scared to death. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hang on. Sorry, I was having a technical issue here. I told you, I'm old. I'm not cool. And I'm in Woodstock today.
They tell you to go fuck yourself. You know how it is. It happens all the time. So, Peanut, if you're really that tough, why don't you go and talk to Kiwi Farms about their bullying? See,
bullying. Why do you do that? As a reminder, DCMediagirl a while back did a stream. I don't know if the video is still up on her channel. And she had basically lectured saying that bullying is for the playground, that adults don't bully. Okay. I tore that theory apart in another video already. Of course, adults bully. Where do kids learn it from? Think about it.
Don't do that, because I think Kiwi Farms is funny.
Did you think they were funny when they photoshopped you in a swastika? I don't know. There you go.
And I know that Kiwi Farms does what it does. Lol Cow does what they do.
Oh, it's
Every
two separate
board has a
entities.
different
See, I didn't
set
know.
of principles and rules of the road.
I didn't know.
So I just find it a little bit too convenient.
What's
that
convenient?
They come after people who aren't going to go scorched earth on them. You know, I mean, what am I going to do? Dox the gaining ground? Threaten him?
Yeah, I hope not.
Records? No, of course not.
I hope
None
not.
of us would do that, despite what the gaining ground thinks, that he thinks that Charlie is running an army of doxing.
Isn't she, though? Isn't she? I had heard some stuff, but nothing concrete. Let me know in the comment section later. You can let me know in the chat. Has Charlie Gold ever doxed anybody? Lol Cow does what they do. You see, I didn't know they were separated. You cool. Yeah, I have a Discord server. The link is in the chat. Sims Lady has several accounts on KF, and honestly, the farmers, although frustrated by her, are remarkably restrained in dealing with her so far. Okay, cool. That's good. Rocks. Yeah, Lol Cow and Kiwi are different, but they are probably the same people. I find it weird that Crystal Ball. She's talking about the channel without a crystal ball. Yeah. And Media Girl consider themselves reporters and use them. Yeah, I find that odd too. I really find that odd. Okay. WOACB. I imagine she's talking. Yeah, Kathy, you're referring to without a crystal ball is a special kind of nuts. Okay, got that. Yeah. So going up to see, did I forget anybody? Did I forget anybody? Look, I apologize. If I'm missing anybody in the chat, I apologize. This is the first time I have this many people in here. And when I'm looking at the screen, when I'm reacting to the video, when I have the screen on, I can't see the chat because I'm in another window. Oh, Belinda, there you are. Cool. For those of you just joining now, check out, if you want comedy where YouTubers, especially the hater thing, the HNNN Hater News Network, go check out Belinda's channel. You even get a great politically incorrect weather report done by different people every week. And yes, I was the last guest. Yes, Belinda. And yes, she is a perpetual victim and pretends she's besties with too many of the subjects of her reporting. Belinda, I do as well. Belinda, and they like you. Yeah, and that's fine, you know. It's just, it's not my thing, you know. That was the reason I'm not going to go after them, because I would have to do a complete, because when I have to do research onto something, I'd like the research to be done properly. In other words, I'm not Callie with my flimsy receipts that don't say anything. I'd like to back, like, with corroborating evidence, especially if it's from something that's questionable. I'd like something to corroborate, and I will look for something to corroborate. I will use people's own words, okay? I will play a clip using people's own words, okay? And that is why I will not go after, I will not do a video about Kiwi Farms, because I have other things to do. I don't feel like deep diving into that, and my dyslexic mind, I don't think would be able to handle it. You know, Without a Crystal Ball has some good video. She spread the news about the Schofield's child abuse. I remember that, Fish. I remember. Roast those receipts. Yay. Yeah, and she did a pretty good job with the Stoffers too. But yeah, I hear you. Yeah. But no, and if some of you in the chat go into the Kiwi Farms, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not here to condemn you. I'm just saying I don't go in, and why I don't go in, and why I will not do a video about them. Pretty much, that's all. Okay, I've already expressed myself. I've already talked too much on that. Let's get back to it.
Bots, they're scared. They're scared
of what?
of Kiwi Farms.
Scared of what?
So they never point that out, but I decided that I would point it out just for laughs. So she had a lot of things to say about me.
We know.
And she wants to compare herself to me, and she wants me to be unfavorably looked at because she is the pinnacle of all that is good and ethical and so on the platform, in the reaction community. And she's been running around trying to get people to change what they do, change their content, and admit their sins. Beg for forgiveness. It's like the Spanish Inquisition.
What are you talking about?
So I would like to point out the ways.
Anybody know what she's talking about? Maybe I'm a little too dyslexic.
I can speak about more than one subject.
Goody.
My channel isn't all about criticizing half a dozen people.
No. You like to talk about Tinseltown too.
I don't go on the Kiwi Farms nasty thread under the Amber Lynn category,
Goody.
where all
Glad
kinds
to hear
of
it.
conspiracy theories are posted involving, sex and how she goes to the bathroom and everything. Unlike Peanut, who did do this, I don't go on that thread and then blurt out.
Okay, let's stop this. Okay. Yeah, she goes on to talk about how Peanut used to do nasty reactions to ALR. She doesn't do that anymore. She doesn't do that. People can evolve and change. Okay. She doesn't do that anymore. So what are you getting at? People can evolve and change. Have you evolved and changed, DC Media Girl? Have you? With your channel, with your life, whatever, And let's be honest, I'm sure people like us get fewer views than those who are mean and nasty, like, say, Charlie Gold. And your friend Charlie Gold has ventured into that. Stuff like what Amber Lynn takes a bath only once a week, and she calls them sodium-filled whales and talks about cheese curds. As Belinda would say, the vagina. See, this is how we could get away with the YouTube language here. Yeah, your friend Charlie Gold still does that.
Conspiracies about, let's say.
Do I need to get a tinfoil hat? Do I?
In the tub.
I've got a huge roll of tinfoil in the kitchen. Should I be wrapping my head in tinfoil now?
Peanut has done that. She's talked about that.
She's done that. It's the past. She's done that. She doesn't do that no more. Hang on. So, hey, Brittany, good to see you. Good to see you. Who else is here? Okay. She's been coddled. She's been coddled, as we say here. Coddled, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't go into the nasty Kiwi Farms. Yet she can quote it. She busted herself lying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rocks, that's John's Peanut Gallery. She used to react negatively like many of Hater Nation, but she doesn't do that anymore. She doesn't do that anymore. She's doing the opposite now. Yeah. Vagina, as Belinda would say. Calla Lily. Hi, Calla Lily. Good to see you. Yeah. Peanut Gallo fully admits she was and has apologized to Chantal and Amber. Get over it, Clara. Who's Clara? Is there somebody named Clara in my chat? Is there somebody named Clara in the chat? Okay, she's so cultured. Yep. No, she went around in a circle. DC Media Girl is speaking in cursive. She just uses jelly. Yeah. Hang on. Nix, I hate Kiwi Farms. No, I'm not a fan either, Nix. I'm not a fan. The Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, I know. The hyperbole much, right? Hyperbole much. Okay, yeah. So as Belinda says, a vagina. Yeah. Okay. Let's get on with it.
I'm very consistent on the subject of doxing.
That's
I'm
good.
against doxing in all of its forms.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I'm with you there.
Peanut is only against doxing if the person being doxed is someone she likes.
Okay, that's quite an accusation. Do you have receipts to prove that, girl? Do you, Goral? Do you have receipts to prove that? Okay, we're going to fast forward because, hang on, we are going to fast forward. All right, we're going to fast forward. Sorry, I know it looks weird. Let me just check my notes at the timestamp. At my notes, okay. All right, let's go.
I'm just saying Fiona is like, anyway, whatever. So let's.
I don't know Fiona. Do you know Fiona?
So we'll chat quickly about Chantal and then Amberlynn. Well, Amberlynn first because she moved in your new place.
So fascinating.
She uploaded a video.
It's so fascinating. Here's the thing I never got. Not to be mean, but my true opinion is I do find Amberlynn and Chantal's content boring. That's why I don't really watch it. I mean, I'll catch a video here and there if I hear about it. But I find their content boring. That's me. That's just me. That's my taste. And others of hater community say their content is boring. But if it's so boring, why do you keep reacting to it? No, seriously, why do you keep reacting to it if you think it's so boring? Boomer has really gone wild. Well, we've already covered that, Brittany. I'm a Gen Xer myself. I'm close to her age. I just looked it up on my phone so I can listen to her DC Media challenge when Fedora finishes. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Rocks. She never said anything about GG, except she's not. Clara. Oh, her name is Clara. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Everyone, yeah, please give this a thumbs up. Please give this a thumbs up. Peanut said she wasn't proud of her past behavior. She's held herself accountable. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. She just liked the name from Shrek. Fiona from Shrek? I don't know. Oh, she just liked the name. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Boomer's going wild. Yeah, I'm a Gen Xer, though. I really am. I was born after 1965. I was born. Hey, Becca. Good to see you. Good to see you, Becca. Who else is in the room? I'm sorry. If I'm missing any of you, I apologize. It's just when I'm playing the video, I have to go to another screen and I can't see the chat. Okay. So it's, please, I hope you don't take it personally. I usually try to address everybody. And I do enjoy interacting with all of you. It's usually my favorite part of a live stream. It's just, I suck at multitasking. Okay, here we go. All right, we're back.
That if you're seeing this video, I'm out of surgery or something like that. She did not do a house tour.
Amberlynn Reed didn't have her surgery yet. She moved, but she didn't have her surgery yet, as far as I know. As far as I know, I don't know if anybody has updated information, let me know. But no, as far as I know, Amberlynn didn't have her surgery yet. She moved. But
which is my least favorite type of content. And she had gone.
Then you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch.
So now there's a whole conspiracy theory that they've moved to Lexington. I don't know.
Ooh, Lexington, Kentucky.
And you know my feeling about house tours. I think that it is a very, very bad idea to post video of your entire house on social media.
I'll have to agree with that there. If there is one example from YouTubeland, I can impart. If anybody remembers back to the whole Stephanie Sue Nikocado avocado drama last around Christmas, where he did a collab with her and Zach Choi SMR, and they all gathered at Stephanie's house, and she gave them the house tour and all that. And Nikocado found the security cameras, and he was taking pictures and filming her whole security camera system. So yeah, I'll give her a point here. I'll give her a point there.
I mean, it's basically just a blueprint for burglars.
Yeah,
I'm not saying in her case, but I just think that in general, unless you live in a gated community,
that's possible,
with a lot of security, it's just not a good idea to post a house tour. It's just
I live in the inner city of Montreal.
So she's got the grocery haul. We don't know what's going on with her. That's all I have to say about her. Hey, T-Girl.
T-Girl. Who's T-Girl?
Oh, yeah, Torian Mail is in the gay mafia.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat.
Jan's views, we have no idea.
Oh, Jan, yes. Jan.
We have no idea.
Oh, damn, I wasn't supposed to mention her name. Oh, gosh, no, I've been cursed for life. I wasn't supposed to mention her name. Of course she stands her. Oh, God. Okay. All right, hang on. Now we've got, she had her surgery according to her newest video. Oh, okay. I have to say, DC's fashion, she looks like she fell through the charity shop. Correct. Not bad, thanks. It's where she picks up her edgy banties. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good Greek captain hat. No, I'll agree. I like hats. I'm a fan of hats. I don't own a cap like hers. It's because my head doesn't fit that. I believe with her here too. Yeah, me too, Belinda. Yeah, like I said, it's like it ended up a mess with the whole Nikocado Stephanie Sue incident. You know, I can get that. I will never, if I were to go outside and film, okay, I haven't done that, and I wanted to film videos, shoot videos outside, you know, to kind of change from that black curtain background a bit. But of course I can't live stream from my phone, so it wouldn't be a live stream. But I have wanted to film outside, but I would make a conscious effort not to film anywhere near my apartment building. You know, I live in the inner city. I live in a neighborhood that can go from safe to dicey within one city block. And yeah, so I would be careful. I mean, I live in a big city of 2 million people, the second largest city of Canada. And I live in the inner city. So, but yeah, I would never film my apartment building, you know, never for that reason. Metamorphosis Rocks, I agree, but pairing with earrings and a budgie can chill out on. It's a bit OTT, but hey, that's my opinion. I'm a basic B over here. Yup, Kathy C trying too hard and relatable to the cool kids. Yeah, that's her trying to hip look. Yeah. Greek captain hat. I love you, Rocks. I love you, Rocks.
I suspect that she might have by now. But there were a lot of idiotic posts of people saying that, oh, yeah, well, maybe she's had it and she's back home. No. Amberlynn is going to be in the hospital for a while. Let me put it this way. If I was in the hospital for 6 days, Amberlynn is going to be in the hospital.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it was too short of a stay, but here in Montreal, I've known women who've had hysterectomies. Unless they had complications, so they had complications during or post-op, they're usually out within a few days of surgery, like 2 or 3 days, I swear. They are. But like I said, it's barring any complications during surgery or post-op. Anyway, different medical systems, I guess.
Hospital for a very long time. Either she's going to be in the hospital for a long time, or it's going to be split between the hospital and a rehabilitation center, because getting her up and walking is going to be very, very challenging.
We know.
And because she's very high risk, so very high surgery risk. We know that too. So she's going to need a lot of physical therapy.
We get it. Why are you telling us about it? We know that you're a cancer survivor. Fine. It's fine if you share your experience, but I don't think lecturing the rest of us or sort of lecturing to Amberlynn, I don't think it's going to get you very far. You know what I mean? I really don't think it's going to get you very far. Anyways, whatever happens with her Amberlynn Reid's treatment program, I'm of the opinion that's between her and her healthcare providers at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I don't, cancer is like a lot of illnesses. There's no cookie cutter, I mean, I will say this though. I do have a friend in Montreal who was not as large as Amberlynn Reid, but she was morbidly obese, about 5'9", so she's taller than me. And I guess in the high 300s, and she required a hysterectomy, but they wanted her to drop weight. So what they did was they put her on the waiting list for a gastric sleeve, but the waiting lists are huge. And I did my last video about foodie beauty and the Ontario healthcare system. The waiting lists, especially here in La Belle Province, are pretty freaking ass long. But with my friend, they fast-tracked her. They had to bump her up the list so she can get that hysterectomy safely months down the line. But so I find it odd that Amberlynn, who is bigger than my friend, who weighed more than my friend and is shorter than my friend, I'm surprised they didn't go the avenue of starting with weight loss surgery first. But anyways, like I said, it's just an observation. It's between her and her healthcare provider. Let's check out the chat, see what you're all saying. DCMG looks like she's about to sign up to be a personal trainer of 2020 with this outfit. Okay, no problem. No problemo. Becca Rue, so I just noticed the earrings because you brought it up. I used to own a pair of white and a black one, and I have the smallest earrings on the planet. Oh, wow. Hey, Belinda. She's back. Okay. Unless she just had them scheduled. I think that's possible, drunk girl. She's posting videos. She's probably not in the hospital. No, that's just it. It looks like it's in her new home. That's why I don't believe I could do it, but I live in the country. We just hear, like, I wish a mofo would show up and start something. My town can get dicey quick too. Okay. Don't kill me, but I do like how DC speaks. But that's coming from someone who has a vocabulary of 3 words, and 2 of those are profanity. No problem, Belinda. No problem. No problem. Here in Ontario. Hey, Lee, Amanda. Good to see you. So good. Yeah. Good to see you all. All right. Let's get on with it.
Be able to walk normally again and to get around. We don't know. We don't know if it's all done and dusted.
That's right. We don't know. So why are we speculating?
So, hey, Corinna. Jan's views, we don't know.
Oh, God,
remember,
no.
She was too heavy to fit into some of the scans. So I suspect that they won't know if she's going to need chemo until after her cancer has been
God,
staged.
I love this medical speculation here.
It all depends on,
I'm just loving it.
The extent, if it's spread to the lymph nodes and that kind of thing. It may just be that they caught it early enough that she don't need chemo or radiation.
We don't know. That's why it makes no sense to speculate on it.
It's a very...
It's one thing to speculate about somebody's online persona, what they're doing online or their online activity. And we may take them to task as commentary channels. That's one thing. But I'm not wild about speculating about somebody's health, especially if we're not a medical professional. Even if we do or did suffer from the same ailment, we could put it like, well, this is what I went through. I had a similar illness. This is what I went through, and that's fine. But to come in with all that speculation like she's doing, I don't like it. I mean, we went after Chris Boutte, the Rewired Soul, for this.
Uterine cancer, endometrial cancer has a very, very good rate.
True. Usually barring any complications.
Good, cure rate. So if they caught it early enough, then she's got a good chance. Of course, the wild card is her weight. You know?
Yeah, that seems to be a favorite topic of conversation, isn't it? Amberlynn's weight. That's a favorite topic of conversation, isn't it? Oh, God.
The weight would have, I know
fascinating.
that the weight is a huge risk factor in coming down with endometrial cancer in the first place. And the weight is going to be a huge, huge thing that's going to delay her progress once she's out. And because the incision is going to be very, very large. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, love. Thanks for the super chat.
Thanks for the super chat.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, God. Yeah. But hang on, Belinda, Becca Rude, I keep them small. Becca Rude, what the fuck? Hang on. Hi, Laura Lulu. Good to have you here. WTF, LOL. How about let the consultants deal with the staging and treatments, DC? Just sounds silly. Yeah, you're right, Becca. Belinda Carroll, that's a double-edged sword. Her command of the language is beautiful. The problem with it is that a person can pretend to be more knowledgeable than they really are. And that's true, Rocks. That's absolutely true. She pretends to know it all. I would guess she had insurance, so her experience is going to be different. I suppose, Sarah, yeah. I went through the same surgery as Amber, and I feel sorry for her right now. I do too, Belinda. I do too. You know, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm glad you seem to have come through it okay. Sorry you had to go through that in the first place. Yeah. Hey, Laura, I agree. Funnily enough, same reason here. They do at Metamorphosis Rocks. Did some research, found out there was an MRI that could accommodate Amber's size. I think Kentucky has the most obese population in the U.S. That's possible. I've never really examined that. I've never really, Rocks, it is true. I do it all the time. Why does everybody care about her weight? It's getting old, real old now. It's not our business what she eats. This is true, Fish. I mean, I suppose people could say she goes and does a mukbang and people can talk about that. I disagree personally. What one does with their channel is their thing. We're free not to watch it if we don't like it. But I don't believe in being cruel and mean. If they're passing dangerous misinformation or they're doing something wrong or they're scamming people, well, yeah, I'm going to comment. Personally, I'm going to comment on that. But honestly, Amberlynn Reed and Chantal, at the end of the day, they're hurting themselves. Okay. If anything, they're hurting themselves. They're, you know, they're hurting themselves. Kathy, the Southeast in general is very unhealthy, myself included. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, we're going to jump ahead again because we're not going to listen to the whole thing. Just let me go to my timestamps in my chat. Timestamps in my notes. Okay. All right, hang on. Whoa. It's kind of funny watching her like this, don't you think? Hang on, let me check if that's the exact timestamp. Yeah, well, it is around.
She has gone through a cycle at such breakneck speed that poor Milk Tea Reacts, I don't think, has had the chance to catch up.
Who's Milk Tea?
And Milk Tea Reacts for me is the gold standard.
Gold standard of what?
I must turn to Milk Tea Reacts because
Why must I do that? Why must I turn to Milk Tea Reacts? Let me know in the chat if anybody knows who Milk Tea Reacts is and what are they the gold standard of exactly? Like I said, I'm old. I'm not cool. I agree. Sweet tea is the devil. Sarah, Kathy, I blame sweet tea. I agree. What we see from FBALR is a form of self-harm. Yeah. Belinda Carroll, I blame the food industry. Kathy, very poverty-ridden here, so people can't afford healthy foods. Yeah, and there have been studies. There is a correlation between poverty and obesity. You're absolutely right, Belinda, because people are going to turn to fast food because it's cheap, it's readily available. If you're working 2 jobs to support your family, you know, you may not have time to cook a home cooked meal. Kathy, see, it's true. I grew up in the South having Southern parents with Southern eating habits. Thankfully, they aren't into the fast food, but they do like a lot of unhealthy food. She's not that bad. When I moved south, I legit thought it was thin pancake syrup. Pancake syrup. Obesity has only become a problem since the diet industry dominates food industry, becoming processed and in excessive cheap availability. Hey, Roberta! Rockin' Roberta in the house. Good to see you, girlfriend. I hope all is going well with your house. I hope all is going well now with your house. Drunk girl, yes, fried chicken, LMAO. I'm a vegan, so I don't eat that. It's called food dessert or something like that. Not to sound stupid, but do they have legitimate sweet tea up north? You can call Nestea sweet tea, I suppose. I don't know. Hey, Vero. Hey, Vero. Okay. Right. Oatmeal is healthy, though. Okay. I mean, my ex's dietitian has him on oatmeal. He's a diabetic, and she has him on oatmeal. And sure enough, when he has oatmeal for breakfast, his blood sugar levels at the end of the, around lunchtime are actually pretty damn good. So just our experience. Brittany, not in Missouri anyway. I don't think poverty is the only culprit. Milk tea is. DCMediagirl is here. Milk tea is my new creator crush. She has the most divine peaches and cream complexion. Oh. DCMediagirl. Is that really you, or is that a troll account? Is that a troll sock account? I don't know. But yeah, if it's really you, welcome to Straight Talkin' Fedora Chick. The drunk girl on the treadmill, Belinda Carroll. My dad and mom often make fried chicken all the time. Rockin' Roberta, I'm getting stronger. I'll have to fight for my cause because I'm learning one day at a time. Yeah, that's the only way to fight, right? Right, Roberta? One day at a time. Rockin' Roberta also has a channel. Go check her out. Pharaoh C, indeed. Drunk girl mom does that. Beaver troll account. Milk tea is a reaction channel. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, that's a troll rocks? Okay, thanks. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was really DCMediagirl or if that was a troll. I didn't know. All right. Okay. Once again, just before, if you would, please give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the way out the door. We're not finished yet, but just a quick station identification, the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. Yeah, the part that DCMediagirl loves. We're going to do it right now. So if you wish to support the channel, I have Patreon. And I also have PayPal. So Patreon, I put up more personal content about once a month for as low as $1 per month if interested. And for one time, there's PayPal. Also, I have Discord. Thanks, Fedora. I don't really make videos. Just pop in, say hi to my friends. That's a good thing. We love it when we check in with each other. We love it when we check in with each other. Okay, if Discord, I have a Discord server. If you haven't joined us already, what are you waiting for? You have to be 18 and up to join. You will have to go through a quick verification process once you click the link. Okay, you will have to go through a verification process. It's how we avoid trolls, and it's how we avoid minors. Okay? Yeah, but Sarah, by all means, go check my Discord server if you haven't already. Teeny bloopers or teeny boppers. Yeah. Boomer alert. What's a Discord? Belinda. Belinda, yes, a Discord server. Some of us have them. I have mine. You love my hat? Thank you. It's not as chic as yours, but I have impeccable taste. You do not have impeccable taste. I do. My hat does not come from Dollar Tree. It comes from Dollarama. Big difference. Comes from Dollarama. I can't join anyone's Discord. It won't accept your Gmail account. It won't? Why not? Okay. All right, Belinda, back to you. Hi, MP. Good to have you along with us for the ride. Okay, Belinda, Discord server, it used to be something for gamers, but now it's not. I have a Discord server right now. It's mostly, I started it before Christmas with one of my oldest mods, Ray Phoenix. I don't know if she's in the chat or she's watching. Ray Phoenix handled all the tech for me because we all know I'm old and I'm not cool. I'm from the early 1700s and I'm not tech savvy. So yeah, Ray Phoenix handled all the tech, put in, so she deserves a huge thank you. I started it a few days before Christmas. It's basically a server with chat rooms. There is video and voice chat as well as text chat and different rooms. So I set mine up. There is something for every interest. So yeah, it's chat. Come and meet some new people, meet some new friends. So yeah, the links are also in the description box below. I got a really cute hat at a dollar store. I love it. Yeah, you rock hats really well, Roberta. You do. Yeah, thanks, Fish. Fish is a member. Yeah, doing great, hon. Thanks. Back. Hey, Skip Sister. Who else is here? Skip Sister? Or you're asking me to skip stuff? Oh, okay. MP, hey, boo-boo. I have one. But, yeah. So that's what a Discord server is, Belinda. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to join. The link is also in the description box below this video. You'll have to go through a quick verification process. It's very simple. It's just how we avoid drama. You know, it's how we avoid drama. We've had an issue with trolls before, and we're trying to avoid that. Okay. So, yeah, you should, Belinda. You should. And everybody here should, if you haven't already. You haven't done so, consider joining. Okay. Oh, Metamorphosis Rocks. Hang on. Well, she's on Twitter. So. Oh, I'll have to answer that tweet later. Okay. Rocks. No drama. I ain't going. Yeah, Belinda needs news sources. Belinda needs news sources. Okay, so you know what better news than drama, right? I have to run Fedora and chat. I'm moving the rest of my stuff in my house today. Okay, good luck with the rest of your move and good luck with your issues with the house, Roberta. Okay, and don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Okay, so now Paige is asking for smaller channels to follow. I think I'm already following Petty Page on Twitter, Rocks, but I'll check that out later. It's because I can't freaking multitask. I suck at it. I've proven it. My dyslexic brain can't handle it.
After Chantal's latest stunt with the poutine, the poutine fries, the two huge order.
It's called poutine. Not my favorite food, but again, I'm a vegan, so.
Where she was throwing a temper tantrum in her video. I've said this before, but this time I really mean it. I sound like Chantal now. This time I really, 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 really mean it.
She means it. She means what? What is it? Okay. I find poutine, like I said, I find poutine to be revolting, but like I said, I'm a vegan.
I have washed my hands of her.
Good.
I refuse to go to her channel.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. Excuse me. It's because I don't smoke enough.
I don't want to give her a view. And her comment section
is a cesspool.
Makes me want to commit harikiri.
Me too.
It drives me crazy.
Me too.
Although I think she's been dozing off because quite a few negative comments have been making it through, certainly on her community tabs.
Does that make you happy? Does that float your boat?
She's going to get 2 first-class tickets to go to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, her business. I have no comment about that. Honestly, I have no comment. Her business.
Okay. What are you going to do once you get there?
I don't know. Lie on a beach somewhere? I don't know. I'm not a beach person, but again, that's me. I'm not cool. I'm weird.
How are you going to walk on the beach?
I don't know.
How are you going to walk anywhere?
Is that your problem?
It's going to be very hot there.
No shit, Sherlock.
You're going to be roasting. How's that going to work out for you?
That's not your problem. That is not your problem. It's not mine either.
When I heard that she was going to get a walker, my blood ran cold. I thought to
It
myself,
did? Why? It's not exactly the Janet Leigh shower scene in Psycho.
this is now getting into the territory of Life by Jen in that wheelchair.
Oh, here we go again.
I mean, I guess that it's the best thing for her for the time being, but
that's between her and her healthcare provider. Once again, if her healthcare provider suggests a walker for her to perhaps help her with mobility, maybe walk longer, who are we to judge? You know, it's not for us to judge. It's between her and her healthcare provider. Same with Jen of Life by Jen and the damn wheelchair, okay? That's between them and their healthcare provider. I'm going back to the chat for a brief hot moment. Hang on. Belinda, I have an Instagram. I'm just not on it. I deleted the app. I hardly do Instagram myself, Belinda, until I found out someone tried to clone me. So I cloned my account. So I'm on Twitter too. I'm on Facebook. Instagram, same. Belinda, I avoid the twits. Devil's work. From wherever I get sucked in. We all get sucked in. I just got one to follow. I like Trailer Trash Tammy. Yeah, I like Trailer Trash Tammy. You know what would be fun? Belinda Carroll doing a news report with Trailer Trash Tammy doing a weather report. That would be fun. Hey, Sheldon. Sheldon, good to see you. Sheldon is my very good friend. He's my former partner. He helps me a lot with my channel. He has helped me, and he's appeared on panel. So say hi to Sheldon. LOL. I give it a couple of weeks before she does. Belinda, I avoid the twits. Yeah. Beckaroo, I have an Instagram account. Go find me. I can follow you back and see your journey. Cool. Excellent. Her and Daryl love them. Yeah, I love Trailer Trash Tammy. Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's good to have you here, Shell. No, seriously, you should come by more often. You should come by my live streams more often. Yeah. So let's see. I'm sorry again if I'm missing people in the chat. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm missing people in the chat. It's because, like I said, when I'm reacting to this video, I can't see this in the chat. All right, back to it. Come on, DCMediagirl.
But I'm so concerned that she could get
Why are you so concerned?
Grow dependent on it.
Okay, again, that's not your problem. It's not your issue. Okay? It's not like she doxed somebody. Okay? It's not like she got somebody swatted. It's not like she's passing some, I don't know, cockamamie dangerous snake oil. The list goes on.
And Leanne Michelle would be the one to discuss.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, Leanne Michelle is one of the newest reaction channels on the scene, and she's a nurse, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat.
The long-term effects of a person using a walker. And you have to keep reminding yourself, my God, she's only 36 years old.
Yes, and there are people who are disabled. They're born disabled. Or there are people who end up disabled at a younger age, not just due to obesity or a health issue like MS or muscular dystrophy, but they have car crashes, okay? They have a car accident. Some are thrill seekers and they have a terrible accident. You know, what's your point? What's your point?
You know, my mother
Oh, mama.
When my mother
Mama
got out
DC
of
Media.
the nursing home that she was in, she used to walk her for maybe 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
And she found it completely humiliating. And she was like 92 years old, 93 years old.
Okay, I can understand losing your independence. And I think that goes at any age when you're losing certain functions, certain capacities of yourself. I think that's normal. But where's she going with this?
Old.
That's the question. Where are you going with
to
this?
have a walker at the age of 36.
And there are people who are confined to wheelchairs much younger, and not just due to morbid obesity. I already mentioned the reasons before. Okay. Get rid of that lemon sucking face now. Go take your Metamucil.
And it seems like there's no, there never seems to be a rock bottom, you know?
And that's the sad thing with addicts, okay? Chantal is a food addict. She's admitted as much. She's a food addict. And that I am a recovering drug addict of 20 years, okay? And if there's one thing I learned about recovery is everybody does it at their own pace and everybody's rock bottom is different. And sadly, a great example of somebody never hitting their rock bottom is my father. My father was an alcoholic ever since I can remember. He was a functioning alcoholic. He was a high school teacher who was a legend by his students, who was considered a legend. He was a top teacher. He left a lot to be desired as a parent, unfortunately. And I don't remember him not ever drinking. And even after he got sick with cirrhosis of the liver, when he couldn't hold solid food down, he was still drinking. And even when he was bedridden before he ended up in the hospital for the last time, there were still Mickey bottles. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. But yeah, for some people, that's reality, you know? It's sad, but there isn't much the rest of us can do about it. The addict has to want it themselves, and everybody's rock bottom is different. And sadly, sometimes a rock bottom, whether you're addicted to food or whether you're addicted to drugs or you're an alcoholic.
I mean, she can't breathe when she's sitting still in her kitchen.
Yeah, and that's that is sad. You don't, what's done is done. You're going to sit there and condemn her for it. You're going to condemn her for it. It's what's done is done.
The hysterectomy, sleeping with a CPAP machine, not being able to breathe. She's having more and more trouble finding clothes that she can fit into.
I have trouble finding clothes I can fit into. What's your point?
She just really looks.
No, seriously, I have trouble finding clothes that fit me in a way that I want to. For openers, I have to wear clothes that are 2 sizes bigger because my anxieties, especially a top. Okay, I can't wear a form-fitting top or a top that just fits me. Okay, it drives me. It's hard to explain. My anxiety levels go up to the point where I have successive panic attacks and I have digestive issues. It may sound irrational to a lot of people, but that's my reality. And now I stand at 5'8". I'm 240 pounds. Yes, surprise. I'm also a fat ass chick here. Okay. So it is hard. Yeah, it is. I can only imagine for Chantal or Amberlynn Reed finding clothes that's big enough. But again, is this something to mock worthy? No, I don't think so. Is it something to criticize? It is what it is.
Bad. Of course, the rash or whatever it was that she had on her leg.
Oh my
and that's
God.
The other thing. Now she's like, psych, I don't have diabetes, whatever.
You're so fixated on these people. Let me give you something else to think about. And okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about this, but there are others who on the internet who we're seeing are relapsing. One with an eating disorder, but the opposite extreme. I'm not going to mention her name. Most of you probably know who I'm talking about, but she's relapsed. And yeah. You see where I'm going? There's a lot of people, but you seem to be fixated on the morbidly obese.
Leanne Michelle can comment on that. Chest pains. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Milk Tea. But I have to say that of all of it, the thing that alarms me the most is the breathing. The breathing is, because that's how I was breathing when I was at 180 pounds, you know, and this feeling of not being able to breathe, the gasping for air, the having your organs crushed. I mean, in my case, it was fluid.
Wow, don't be so dramatic.
I mean, just...
Don't be so dramatic.
She must have acid reflux. She must have all these terrible...
yeah, and your point, you know, like I said, whatever their health issues, it's between them and their healthcare provider. Okay, what good does it do you to speculate about that? I would argue there's another YouTuber who's close to death than they are, even with all their health issues. But anyway.
Other conditions. Her life and Amber Lynn's life must be a long, nonstop cavalcade of excruciating pain. Yes,
I would agree. Like, I'm overweight myself. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I believe in health at every size. I am fat acceptance for other reasons, but no, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to believe health at every size. But yeah, I do. You know, I mean, myself, like I said, I'm 5'8". I'm 240 pounds. And I have back pain from standing up for a long time or climbing the hill, or I live on a 4th floor walk up. I don't have an elevator. So I got to walk upstairs, 4 flights of stairs, you know, if I have to go anywhere. I have to go 5 flights of stairs down to take the garbage out, to take the garbage downstairs. We don't have a chute to send the garbage, you know. And yeah, I get pain in my back too, but I would like to think no one's going to condemn me for that and say, oh, it's because you're overweight. It's because you're overweight. You don't matter. I get enough of that living in Montreal.
And I'm just amazed.
Amazed at what?
At what the human body can tolerate, what the mind can grow to accept over time.
You're figuring this out now?
I don't know. I think that
I knew this for a long time.
You know, one of the trolls in Peanuts chat was saying that they think that I probably became a different person after I had ovarian cancer. I did, but not in the way they were.
Well, yeah, to be fair, something like cancer is life-altering, even if you do recover from it or you end up in remission. Yeah, it's true. It would have to change somebody. It would have to change a person. Yeah, I am in agreement there. Anyways, let me look. Do I have anything else in my notes? No, there's no more timestamps. So we're going to stop sharing the screen. Yay, we're going to stop sharing the screen. And now I'm going to have to devote my full attention to the chat. Okay, so I'm going to devote my full attention to the chat right now. How far behind am I? I watched that nurse and my BS detector went ding, 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 ding. Belinda, this is why we turn to you for real news. We don't go to CNN. We turn to Belinda, HNNN, for real news. The only source for real news. My dad calls that lemon face a bulldog sucking a wasp normally aimed at my mom. Well, me too. Something is not right with her. The withdrawals can be fucking insane. Being patient with their outbursts is crucial for their success. Exactly, drunk girl. Exactly. Take care. Be well. Okay, thanks, Sheldon. Oh, he's probably gone. Thanks, y'all. Hit the nail on the head. LOL. When I was underweight, I had a hard time finding clothes that fit me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can imagine, you know, hard to find clothes. Someone like, say, Eugenia Cooney, how to find clothes. This is not a condemnation of her whatsoever, and don't send any hate her way. But that's the opposite extreme, you know. That is the opposite extreme. I have to wear pants a size or two bigger for being too tall. Still do. Drunk girl, yes. Beckaroo, I'm so tired of these entitled people in her comments. Agreed. Beckaroo, I wonder how DC would feel if she was diagnosed with something and she had people dog on every single bit of it, implying it's all her fault. Yeah, exactly, Becca. I would wonder about that. I mean, DC Media Girl, I'm going to guess, never broadcasted when she had cancer. I don't know. But if she did, I don't think she would like it if people were making reaction videos. Oh, do this, do that. And no, you're eating the wrong food or you're doing the wrong thing. You know, I'm going to guess. Fish. She doesn't really care. She just wants to bully. Agreed. Becca, ED, different body, different behaviors, coping struts. But overall, when I sat in therapy with a range of people with ADs, we all had the same thinking, anxieties, and distortions. Yeah, I mean, I don't have an eating disorder. I never did. Although in my previous line of work, girls with EDs was no stranger to me. I had to room with them even. So I did become intimately, if you want to call it, for lack of a better term. Body acceptance is for every size too. Yeah, right, drunk girl. Right. Absolutely right. One of the trolls. You mean one of us? Yeah, probably, Becca. CNN, HNN, no fake news. Drunk girl, credible as fuck. LOL. Fish, bingo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so that's the I have nothing more to share because she just what she does afterwards is she does her magazine thing in her stream. She's flipping through a tabloid or something, and she's talking Tinseltown shit, and I don't need to react to that because I don't need to. It's like why I don't have time, I don't have time for that. So that's DC Media Girl's last reaction in a nutshell. That's the reaction in a nutshell. I'm diagnosed with binge eating disorder, so I emphasize, I think you mean empathize, yeah, with ALR. She needs help, not trolls. Trust me, it won't make no, I know. And there is science and research out there proving that fat shaming, body shaming a person only makes the situation worse. In the case of fat shaming, for instance, you're just sending them, you're not going to, whip a fat person into shape like that. If shaming them worked, wouldn't they all be skinny by now? Wouldn't we all be skinny by now if shaming worked? If anything, you send them back. And there was also a correlation between obesity and mental illness. So they're probably fragile. A lot of them are fragile emotionally. So imagine you make fun of them. You're going to send them back in hiding in their kitchen, straight for the kitchen, heading to what they know best to comfort themselves. It's a vicious circle. And that's one of my issues I have with these things. LOL, the magazines. Yeah. Star Magazine, content for grown people. Anybody notice her channel bar? Okay, her channel bar. Content for grown people. Yeah, I agree, Fish. Both her and FB are stuck with the trolling. Need to turn their comments off for a start. Yeah, Becca, that's a double-edged sword, though. You saw the closing the comment section. That's a double-edged sword because the problem is you close your comment section. This is what I hear. Feel free to correct me, but this is what I've heard. If you close the comment section, that means I'm not here. Oh God, go away, go away, go away, go away. This phone is weird. Hang on. All right, bye. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Nasty spam callers. Nasty, nasty spam callers. Maybe it's trolls calling me. But anyways, yeah, like I said, oh no. Bye. Okay. Sorry, it answered the phone. Okay, so anyways, bye. We're gone. All right, we're gone. So yeah, it's where was I? Sorry, I get easily distracted and I forget. Having a brain freeze here. Okay, where was I? Yeah, it interferes with algorithms. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's called Sims Feller calling. Oh, it's that Sims feller calling. Oh, that's who's calling me. I see. I see. Yeah, okay. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, the problem with closing the comment section, there's no engagement. So YouTube won't recommend the video, which means less money. Now, sadly, whether we like it or not, YouTube is the only way for Chantal or Amberlynn to make money. It's the only way, although Chantal to a much lesser degree, because I checked her social blade. Chantal really don't make all that much. Okay, she don't make Amberlynn Greek coin, but this is the thing. This is all they know how to do to earn a living, and that's a problem. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So closing the comments means less engagement, thus less times that YouTube recommends your video, and thus less views, thus less AdSense money. Okay. That's why I wish they weren't stuck relying on YT for money, mostly FB, so they could move away from constant trolls and comments. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I cannot ever have a channel run on hate watchers. I really can't. I mean, do I have hate watchers? I'm sure I do. I've seen them. I've had them. But a channel entirely on, with videos consistently at 10% like to dislike ratio or 20% like to dislike ratio with a cesspool of a nasty comment section, I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. But again, that's me, right? I couldn't do it. Okay. So, anyways. Let me check something quickly. Hang on. Alrighty. Okay. So, Belinda Carroll, CG now has a lot of hate watchers. Well, exactly, Belinda. The shoe's on the other foot. Hi, Nisi. Good to see you. Good to see you. Chantal needs not react to every little thing that's written about her. Yeah, I would agree with that, but I can't blame her for clapping back either. I can't blame her for clapping back, but yeah, I think it becomes a question of pick your battles. It's pick your battles. But Charlie Gold, yeah, is now getting a lot of hate watchers now. Talk about karma, right? Talk about karma. She was one of the nastiest of Hater Nation, the nastiest. And look at it, the tables are turned now. Some say you reap what you sow. Belinda, she's a Charlie Lynn now. Oh, wow. Wow. That's true, Kathy. But I also think people need education on the behaviors and emotions behind eating disorders. It's so complex. It's not so easy to not just eat this and not just that. Well, exactly. You're right. Oh, God. Taking off those glasses. Oh, it's so freaking ass bright in here. So freaking ass bright in here. Whoa. Yeah, exactly. So it's not, and this is a topic very few people know about. The only thing I can tell you about EDs is a lot of it is mimics addiction, like a drug addiction or alcoholism. A lot of the behaviors and a lot of the treatment programs mimic that. So I know a little bit about it. Who the heck? What is this? Okay. Okay. Oh, I love getting spammed. Okay. Gotta go. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by, Sarah. Much appreciated. Please give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the way out the door if you haven't already. I'm going to be ending this stream very shortly because I've already been on for nearly 2 hours. So the last few minutes, we've been doing, I got to go walk Mr. Oscar. Love you, straight talking. I love you too, Belinda. Hugs to you. And yeah, go walk Oscar. I hope he's doing better. Hope he's doing well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping off this stream very shortly myself because I've been on for nearly 2 hours. So we will go through one more round of the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. One more round. If you wish to support the channel, you may do so through Patreon for as little as $1 per month. I upload about once a month over there. It's more personal content or content I want to try on a smaller audience. Or for a one-time, I also have PayPal. I also have PayPal if you wish, if you so desire. And I also have Discord. For those of you who haven't joined our Discord server already, what are you waiting for? An awesome group. Come meet an awesome group of people. We have rooms to suit all tastes. Once you click the link, you just have a quick verification to go through. We just want to verify that you're over the age of 18. Yep, exactly. Wasn't DC ma'am as SJW in the 80s? I have no idea, Nisi. I honestly have no idea. It's a coping strategy, method of control, often a response to emotion, stress, shoving stuff down. The list goes on. True. This is true. Just popped in to say, hey, God bless, and everyone stay safe. And thank you, Nisi, for stopping in. Bye. Thank you. And you stay safe, you and your family too as well. Yeah. I think a lot of us watching seem to be very familiar. I guess it's possible. Namaste, Beeses. Namaste, Beeses to you too. Yes. So bye for now. So is there any other comments, questions you have? Now would be a good time because like I said, I'm planning to get off in the next few minutes. And the stream will be left up. Like I said, please give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the way out the door. It's all engagement. Thank you, Rocks, for stopping by. Good luck with your errands. Having a great day. Thank you for giving me this entertainment while I pack. Yes, good luck with your trip. I hope everything is okay with your family, Rocks. Yes, I hope everything is okay. All right, what else is there? What else is there to cover? Bye, everyone. Okay, so it looks like everybody. Anyways, comment section, of course, is always open. Feel free to drop a comment there. Okay, so this is the cue. Take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, if there's somebody in your midst who is at risk, please take the time to give them a call, give them a text, a DM them. It could make all the difference in the world to that person. I will catch you all in the next video, which I'm hoping, if my research is complete and everything is completed, I hope to have it up by Monday evening, okay? Monday evening, because I'm working on a video that's requiring quite a bit of research. So, and going back down memory lane, taking a trip a year ago, yeah. So, anyway, so yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day. You all rock. You're all awesome. Happy Saturday, everyone. Bye. Bon appetit.